Hello everyone. In this video, we have some unfortunate news. There has been a horrid wildfire in California in the south, and it has caused thousands, tens of thousands, and millions to flee. And I will explain what is going on. Rapidly growing wildfires rage across the upscale section of Los Angeles on Tuesday, destroying numerous buildings and creating traffic jams as more than 30,000 people evacuated, while a second blaze doubled in size, some 30 miles inland. At least 2,921 acres of the Pacific Palisades are between the coastal towns of Santa Monica and Malibu, and burned by the Palisades fire. Officials say after they had already warned of extreme fire danger from powerful winds that arrived the following the extended dry weather. A fire official told the local television station KTLA that several people were injured, some with burns to face, to the hands. The official added, one female firefighter had sustained a head injury. The second blaze doubled the eastern fire broke out, some 30 miles inland, near Pasadena, and doubled in size to 400 acres in a few hours, according to CAL FIRE. Almost 100 residents from a nursing home in Pasadena were evacuated. According to CBS News, video showed elderly residents, many in wheelchairs and on gurneys, crowded into smoky and wind-swept parking lot as the fire trucks and ambulances attended. Fire officials said a blaze named the Hearst Fire had started Slimar in the San Fernando Valley, northwest of Los Angeles, promoting the evacuations of some nearby residents. And I was seeing this earlier today with some chat friends in another stream, and it was very horrid to see all of the people evacuating their homes, the horrid blaze of fires that were everywhere. It looked like hell on earth. It looked like something out of the Bible. Many were upset and horrified by what was happening. Many people prayed, including myself. And it's really an unfortunate way to start off 2025 if it hasn't already been bad enough with the other things that have occurred earlier. And also, the officials were talking about the horrid act of nature, but one lady was saying that they would be leaving the houses unlocked, something to that effect. The houses would be opened so bandits, looters could just come in and do what they have to do. And everybody was saying how stupid they were for that. And it was out of an apocalyptic movie. All these beautiful houses being burned to the ground. And many have some conspiracy theories and suspicions about the fires and what started them, because some people think that there is some nefarious motives, but of course that is just a theory. And as far as we know, it was just a combination of weather and nature, because there's a lot of windy weather coming through the country. Palisade fires. Witnesses reported a number of homes on fire with flames nearly scorching their cars when people fled. Hills of Tapaganga Canyon. As the fire spread from down to the Pacific Ocean, local media reported the fire had spread, torching homes near Malibu. And I am very thankful for Smoke and Scan's coverage on this. He did very well with his streams. And also, there's a point where the power went out, and he had to go off the air, and also the other streamers that were talking about this. And there's another alien that was streaming about it right in the midst of the fire. Los Angeles Fire Chief Christian Crowley had earlier told the press conference that more than 25,000 people and 10,000 homes were threatened. Firefighters and aircraft scooped water from the sea to drop in the nearby flames, flames engulfed homes, and bulldozers cleared abandoned vehicles from the road so emergency vehicles could pass, television images showed. And that was a very kind of like funny in a dark way that all these cars right in the middle of the street are just being cleared by the bulldozer. But it's unfortunate for people that were stuck in those houses, people that were trying to get out, or a house that could have been saved because all these cars were in the middle and blocking the way. And it looked like Pearl Harbor, seeing all the clouds and the smoke in the sky and seeing the gliding aircraft get the water out the ocean to drop over the fire. It really was like a movie. The fire signed some trees on the grounds of the Getya Villa, a museum loaded with priceless works of art, but collection remained safe largely because of the preventive efforts to trim the bush surrounding the buildings, the museum said. With only one major road leading to the canyon, to the coast, and only one coastal highway leading to the safety, traffic crawled to a halt, leading people to flee on foot. Cindy Fiesta, a Pacific Palisades resident, said that as she evacuated out the canyon, fires were this close to the cars, demonstrating with the thumb and forefinger. Quote, people left their cars on the Palisades Drive, burning up the hillside. The palm trees, everything is going, Fiesta said from her car. Before the fire started, National Weather Service had issued its high alert for extreme fire conditions for much of Los Angeles County from Tuesday through Thursday, predicting wind gusts up to 50 to 80 miles per hour, with low humidity and dry vegetation. Due to the lack of rain, and conditions were about as bad as it gets in terms of fire weather. Los Angeles officials of National Weather Service said on X. Governor Gavin Newsom, who declared a state of emergency, said the state positioned personal fire trucks and aircraft elsewhere in Southern California because of the fire danger of the wider region. He added, the powerful winds changed President Joe Biden's travel plans, grounding Air Force One in Los Angeles. He had planned to make a short flight inland into Coachella Valley for a ceremony to create two new national monuments in California, but the event was rescheduled for a later date at the White House. Quote, I have offered any federal assistance that is needed to help suppress the terrible Pacific Palisades fire, Biden said in the statement. A federal grant had already been approved to help reimburse the state of California for its response, Biden said. Pacific Palisades is home to several Hollywood stars. Actor James Woods said on X, was also called Twitter, he was able to evacuate but added, quote, I do not know at this moment if our home is still standing. Actor Steve Guttenberg told CTLA television that friends of his were impeded from evacuating because others had abandoned their cars on the road, as earlier we talked about. Quote, it's really important for everybody to band together and don't worry about your personal property. Just get out, Gutenberg said. Get your loved ones out, get out. And I think that it is really horrible what happened, and prayers to the other people that are suffering from this, the animals, the people that lost their property, because I understand from Hurricane Katrina how bad it could be. And it was just horrible to see all those houses get burned down. And shout out to the first responders and the streamers that were there at the scene and streaming it and giving coverage about it, because this is very hard work and it's not easy to see and witness. There is this apartment on a hill and the lights were flashing in there. And that was the alarm going on and off, according to one of the chat friends, Sadie. And you could see the smoke clouds in the distance. It looks like volcanoes going off with tons of fires going to the sky and all the smoke. And it's visible from all the way around. So hopefully this catastrophic event can be cleaned up, and it'll be very horrible to see the aftermath of this, because it's going to look like a bomb went off. It really looks like a weapon or something was dropped on it, for certain. And thank you for watching, and put your thoughts below if you'd like what you think of this event. Thanks for watching.